Vicepresident Michael Ashwin Adhin heeft tijdens een receptie in verband met de 69ste verjaardag van de oprichting van de Volksrepubliek China namens de president van de Republiek Suriname, Zijne Excellentie Desiré Delano Bouterse, de aanwezigen toegesproken. De VP gaf tijdens deze bijzondere gelegenheid aan dat de relatie tussen beide landen van historische betekenis is, aangezien de aankomst van de eerste Chinese emigranten in Suriname dateert van 1853.
Ladies and gentlemen, last week, State Councilor and Foreign Minister of China, His Excellency Mr. Wang Yi, made a historic official visit to Suriname, the first time by the Chinese Foreign Minister ever since the establishment of our diplomatic relations. During his visit, Mr. Wang Yi met with the President Bouterse, held talks with Vice President Adhin and Foreign Minister Polak Bittig. Both sides reached consensus on various cooperative issues and signed important documents on bilateral cooperation. As the Chinese Foreign Minister put it, China-Suriname cooperation is a model of South-South cooperation. Now, please allow me to propose a toast to the 69th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China, to the friendship and cooperation between China and Suriname.
I'm very honored and proud to state that today we commemorate the 69th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China, whom we have warm, friendly and strategic relations. The date of October 1st, 1949 is not unknown in history when Chinese Communist leader Mao Zedong declared the creation of the People's Republic of China. We have noted that since its foundation under the strong leadership of the Communist Party of China, important social changes were implemented in all major sectors. Great strides have been made in the fields of education, health, economic development, eradication of poverty, and technology. Today, China has evolved into a major power in the international arena in the various fields and is amongst the world's top 3 most powerful countries. The geographical location of Suriname and China has never been an issue of constraint in defining our friendship. Since the establishment of diplomatic relations between Suriname and China, for more than 40 years ago, our two countries have always treated each other equally, with mutual respect and understanding, as well respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity. Actually, the relation between our countries is of historical significance, as the first arrival of the first Chinese immigrants in Suriname dates from 1853. From October 20th, 1853, when the first Chinese arrived here on Suriname soil, our Chinese brothers and sisters integrated in an exemplary way in the Surinamese society. They started out as indentured laborers and then as free laborers on the plantations. But back then, they too contributed significantly to the economy of Suriname. Their culinary practices have become an indispensable element of our culture and our daily lives. Surinamese of Chinese descent are found in all strata and sectors of our society, where they are contributing substantively to the sustainable development of our nation. Over the last 4 decades, the historical relationship has evolved into a vivid bilateral partnership and friendship between Suriname and China, based on mutual respect and equality, and it has evolved into a bond of very close friendship. The diplomatic relation between Suriname and China shows that we have reached a great milestone in the history of Surinamese and Chinese relations. The partnership is very strong, as I said, and pragmatic, and will be further fortified at the bilateral, regional, and multilateral levels. The implementation of the projects benefiting our society are noteworthy and also very crucial for the further well-being of our citizens, economic diversification, and development of our country. Trade, investment, and economy, infrastructural, housing, health, agriculture, security, defense, education, including short-time courses and scholarships, capacity building, culture, youth and sports on all sectors in which Suriname and China have projects currently. The construction of a new airport, an agricultural school, construction of houses, Safe City project, and the construction of the Wanica Hospital are priority projects to be focused on in the near future. Suriname, Ambassador, is strongly committed to the prestigious initiatives from President Xi Jinping, the One Belt, One Road initiative, and will work closely with you, Ambassador, to implement the MOU signed in May this year to achieve economic growth in Suriname for both the private and public sector. With the visit of the State Councillor of Minister of Foreign Affairs and Minister of Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Wang Yi, last week we have turned another page in our very vibrant and historic bilateral relations with the People's Republic of China. State Councillor Wang is the first Minister of Foreign Affairs who has been visited Suriname in this, and this has signaled that Beijing, under the leadership of President Xi Jinping, is committed to rapidly advance our existing bond of friendship. This visit also signaled the sincere partnership that exists between our two countries and people. The commitment of China to provide a more than 200 billion SRD grant to Suriname for our development is also greatly appreciated by our Surinamese, since it will enable the government to further work on the needs of its citizens in the fields of safety, security, housing, and healthcare. It is therefore our goal to take this friendship to a deeper level of strengthened partnership based on trust, based on mutual respect, and benefit in both the bilateral and multilateral spheres. In order to achieve the aforementioned, we need direct connectivity between our citizens, including our business community. It is paramount for us to have air connectivity, and that we increase the tourism, trade, and investment among citizens and countries. In this regard, I am very pleased to confirm Suriname's participation in the China International and Export Expo 2018 and the Horticulture Fair in 2019. Ambassador, we share common history and culture. Allow me to reiterate the words of Minister Wang, who said, "There is zero distance between our hearts." Suriname stands ready to work on the legal framework to achieve the ideals listed above. Having said all this, Ambassador, we are looking forward, working closely with you to achieve our common goals for our common good. Ambassador, ladies and gentlemen, we also congratulate you with this very special day. It is also very important to state that Suriname is continuing its stance on the One China policy. On behalf of the government and people of the Republic of Suriname, and on my own behalf, I wish to extend my heartfelt congratulations to you, Ambassador, your spouse, and your embassy staff, and through you, to the government and people of the People's Republic of China. Kindly also extend my best wishes to President Xi Jinping on this memorable birthday, and unquote. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, and finally, it is with great honor, and I invite you to raise your glasses and join me for a toast on the good health of President Désiré Tilano Bouterse and President Xi Jinping, on the brotherly friendship and growing partnership between the Republic of Suriname and People's Republic of China, and on the good health and happiness for our people. Cheers, Gang Day, thank you.
You're